Hey, Angel Cutshaw here with Realty, North Florida, and I wanted to share a few tricks with you that I learned, especially this year in 2020, on how to sell your house. And yes, it is possible to still sell it in 2020. So stay tuned for some tips. Okay, so let's talk about how we can sell your house for top dollar and the fastest. So first of all, the first one is to clean and declutter and clean again. So we want to make sure that when they come in, that they feel an emotional connection to your house so that they see themselves in the house. So we don't want a lot of stuff, and doesn't mean it has to be completely empty, your countertops and all that, but the less the better. So they really get a feel for the size of the countertops, the space that they have, and if you have a lot of furniture in the bedrooms or in the living rooms, maybe consider moving one of those pieces so it just opens it up and to see. And sometimes it may be just rearranging, moving a little bit, just to, so that they have a full idea of the size of the bedrooms. Because sometimes after we've lived in the house for so long, we just have so much stuff in there and we don't even think twice about it. So we want to make sure that we try to declutter and clean, and then make sure that there's no scratches on the walls, that all the paint is finished, all those projects you started, let's make sure they're completed. Because you don't want them to come in and be like, oh, I got to finish that up, I got to change that out, I got to do this. So the more that you can do, then they're not going to ask for that off the top of your price. And then, so number one is to clean and declutter and make sure everything looks great. Second is the price, and the price is the most important thing. And we don't want to think that it's a seller's market so I can ask what I want to ask. You can ask, you need to really do your homework on, what is sold, what's pending, and what's currently active, and compare really houses that meet yours. They might be the same square footage, they may not have the same bathrooms, but they might have a little bit more upgrades, or your house may have more upgrades. We got to keep all that into perspective. And the closer you are to the market value of your house, the quicker it's going to sell, and the possibility of, people going, oh my God, I just want this house, and they don't ask for closing costs or a long period to close. So there's lots of reasons why we want to price right. And then if you price it too high, thinking, well, we'll just see what the market does, then if your house is on the market for too long, then people's like, well, what's wrong with the house? Why didn't it sell? And then they think they can come in and lowball you because they think you just need to sell. So pricing is very, very important. So make sure you do your homework on that, or you have a good agent that does her homework or his homework on that as well. So first is clean and declutter and the price. And then the third one is your pictures. So we want professional pictures, people to come in. They use the right kind of camera, the right kind of lenses to really, get the full effect of your house, and that, really, highlights all that work you did when you cleaned it. So professional pictures are so, I know as an agent, when I start looking at pictures and you can see what agents just use their cell phone, and the pictures are all different sizes, and and it's so frustrating. Or you'll see a bed not made, or a kitchen not cleaned, or something that just a few minutes to make them look that people want to come and see your house. And so it's very, very important that you get professional pictures. So always do that, or if you have an agent, make sure that they are going to spend the money to get professional pictures. And then the next one on that note is virtual tours. That is really different here in 2020 and trying to sell your house. Some people are still nervous about going out and going into people's homes. You as a seller might be nervous about having people come into your house. So there are things that we can do. We can put out hand sanitizers. We can get little booties. We can, ask that they don't touch anything, have all the doors open, have the cabinets open. But one of the things is virtual tours is the photographer that takes your pictures, they may offer different options. One is a Zillow 3D, they call it, that they actually just kind of walk through the house. People walk through. There's a Matterport, which goes a little bit deeper, more detail on that. But there are ways to do that so that people can get a feel for your house, like they're walking from the front door and into each of the rooms, and they understand that floor plan. So virtual tours are very important. So make sure, again, that you have that done, or your agent has a photographer that does that for you. And then the fourth one is we want to highlight not just your house, but your neighborhood. You're selling your neighborhood. There's a reason why you loved that neighborhood and you moved in there at the beginning. So think back at what that is, so that you or your agent can market those things. Was it that it's kind of out and away from everything? It's a bigger lot, or the amenities. Do they have a dog park, a playground, pools, tennis courts, basketball, whatever it is? All those amenities, the photographer again can take pictures of those. If you don't have all those amenities, maybe it was a location. Maybe you were close to a hospital, close to good schools. Maybe you were close to the interstate, shopping, eating, whatever it is. There was something that drew you to that house and that neighborhood to begin with. So make sure you highlight that, because chances are you're going to find that same person who wants those same things. So always highlight those areas. So those are some tips and tricks to help sell your house quick and for top dollar. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 904-237-6390, or you can email me, angel.jackshomes@gmail.com. And I look forward to helping you. And then also down the link, I will put a link to a free seller's guide that I put together that help you go from overwhelmed to excited about selling your house. So anyway, thanks and have a great day. Bye.